So, over the past 2 decades, both as the Chief Minister of Gujarat and the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi ji has overseen several crises like the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic and other extreme natural disasters in various parts of the country. From the Kutch earthquake in 2001 to Cyclone Yas in 2021, the location of the crisis and the magnitude of the challenge may have been varied, but what has remained constant is Modi ji's proactive, calm, and sensible approach. Prime Minister Modi ji has always ensured an effective government response in times of calamities. His hands-on style of functioning ensures unwavering commitment and devotion from the entire administration in charge of the disaster response and mitigation measures. Through his empathetic actions and words, he plays the much needed role of a guiding elder. In 2021, Modi ji decided to spend his first Diwali as Chief Minister of Gujarat in earthquake-affected pockets of Kutch. As Prime Minister, he has often celebrated Holi and Diwali with soldiers in various parts of the country. While campaigning for my wife and the MP Kiran Kher in 2019 in elections, I asked a bystander why he supported Modi ji. The young boy confidently said, क्योंकि सपने दिखाना सिखाया है हमें मोदी जी ने, हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर जी ने. So the inspirational tale of a young boy serving tea at his father's tea stall and then becoming the Prime Minister of the world's largest democracy is a highly inspirational story. People trust Modi ji because he delivers. It is his success that has strengthened public trust in his leadership. Since independence, India has seen many leaders who have made grand promises to deliver before elections and engaged in heavy corruption after coming to power. Due to such experiences in the past, Indians place a significant premium on honesty and good intent. In the case of Modi ji, both are guaranteed. There have been both ups and downs in Modi ji's 20-year journey of governance. However, what has remained constant is his intent and positive objectives. People understand that he is always looking out for them and making decisions in the national interest. I would like to say that Modi ji is a leader who is always receptive to criticism and eager to improve. My personal experience of meeting Modi ji for the first time when he was the Chief Minister of Gujarat, I just approached his office and I was shocked that within 20 minutes I got a call from his office. The time was fixed. I reached there the next morning. There was no waiting. He was bang on time. And the most amazing thing about him is that he gives you calmness. He makes you feel calm. He makes you feel that Modi ji hai, to theek ho jayega sab kuch. And the kind of respect he has garnered for Indians out of India. He's dependable. And the other most important factor that I personally feel, which I'm sure other chapters in this book must have covered, I have not read the whole book yet, only my chapter, is that he is uncorruptible. You know that there is nothing in it for him. And we are very fortunate to have Modi ji as the Prime Minister. And I pray to God that he remains the Prime Minister for the many, many years to come. Jai Hind.
Namaste, I'm PV Sindhu. I've had the opportunity to contribute a chapter in the book Modi at 20. The chapter that I've written is very close to my heart as the chapter deals with youth, the aspirations, the achievement and the work done for the youth by our Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji. Sometimes we wonder why is PM Modi ji the undisputed youth icon of our country? It is the questions that I attempt to answer in the chapter through my own experiences as a sports person and a young person myself. Here is a brief of what I think. No, chalta hai. Only badal sakta hai. PM Modi says that India's attitude towards meeting its goals has changed from chalta hai to badal sakta hai, which has struck a chord with me. This is the same attitude that a young person brings to whatever he or she approaches. They don't accept things just because they've always been like this. They want to change things, both as a young person and as a sports person. This change in attitude was the need of the hour for the country. It inspires everyone not to settle for the second or third position, but to always aim to win. This is what we do as sports persons. Everything can change, will change, and I will make the change happen. This is the attitude that is common between youth and PM Modi. Hoga kaise nahi? Attitude. It is the youth who have always pushed boundaries and tested limits. When told something cannot be done, they ask, Hoga kaise nahi? I remember from the age of 18, when I had decided after winning the bronze medal in the World Championships that I wanted to be the best in the world. When people were surprised, I had the same attitude of Hoga kaise nahi? It is the same attitude that PM Modi has shown in governance too. Whatever we once thought cannot be done by India has changed and has been done in the last 7-8 years under PM Modi sir's leadership. For example, it was said that Indians wouldn't adapt to technology, but PM Modi sir asked, Hoga kaise nahi? How will this not happen? And see where we are today, the top performer in digital payments, inspirational leader for a sports person. There is nothing more inspiring than the Prime Minister of the country encouraging them in person. Prime Minister Modi ji did it with all the Olympians. He motivated me to give my best each time I've interacted with him. After winning the bronze medal at the Tokyo Olympics, I met the Prime Minister with my South Korean coach Park Tae-sang. Mr. Modi sir mentioned the historical links between Ayodhya and South Korea and encouraged my coach to visit Ayodhya. As a sports person, the first thing that comes to my mind is the TOPS initiative, which has helped sports persons give their best, including me. The result can always be seen in the record Olympics and Paralympics halls recently. The Fit India movement, Khelo India University Games and the Khelo India Youth Games have inculcated the concept of both fitness and the importance of sports as a viable career in thousands of young people. Finally, I had a great time writing this chapter, especially with the research and information that I came across and the work done by PM Sir. The chapter I have written has many of these details and many other personal anecdotes as well as that I narrate. I hope that you do read the book and also share it with your friends and family. It is the history of our times and how, as a nation, we have set ourselves on the path of achieving our true potential under the leadership of our PM Modi sir. The book is available on all the platforms and in retail stores. So go, grab your book and read it.